Cheese. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. I'm on YouTube now, sorry. This is Jason Seva coming at you tonight on this lovely Saturday. So I'm gonna kind of do a long lead in here because I did a video announcing that I was gonna be doing this tonight earlier, but what I forgot is that I had already used my notifications for the last 24 hours. And so I think a lot of people didn't get notifications. That's what I'm hearing. So a lot of people weren't aware that I was going to be doing the live tonight. So I'm going to hang in for a second. Hello, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What I was saying is I'm going to kind of hang in and do a little long lead in about tonight because, hey, Julene, hey, Kimon, welcome. Because, Julene, you know what it is? The reason that the video didn't circulate, I didn't have notifications. Like, you know how it'll let you do 3 live notifications in 24 hours. I had already used those from Friday to in the last 24 hours or 48, whatever it is. And so we have a list going for tonight, but we only so far have 2 people on the list. And I don't think that's fair because I'm giving a really special price tonight. And we're doing a drawing for a special 1-hour-long astrology reading, chart reading. Hey, Rebecca from Julene. And so I want to make sure we get enough people on the list and stuff that it's fair that everybody gets a chance. So we'll see how it goes. And you know, as long as we get at least 8 or 10 people, then I'll go ahead and do the drawing tonight. But let's see how it goes because I definitely want it to be, you know, a fair shot for everybody. So yeah, because the notifications don't go out and then not a lot of people know you're live and then they feel like they get cheated. So I'm gonna do a long lead in here. So what we're doing tonight, I'm so glad Rebecca's here, you guys. Everybody say hi to Rebecca that's here. And please like and share, so that'll also help the video circulate for tonight. So what we're gonna do, I'm doing like a Valentine's Day special tonight, even though it's not Valentine's Day. So it's $14.14 for a mini reading. And then to get on the list, you get, when you get on the list, you get the chance to win, because we're gonna do a drawing, you get a chance to win a special astrological chart reading from Julene. She donated that to the channel, so that's really exciting. Okay, cool. Rebecca gets to hang with us for a little while. We'll probably be done after an hour, depending on how it goes. So I do have a list. There's a couple people already on the list. I'm going to wait for them to all come in, especially if notifications aren't going out. It's going to take people time to realize we're live and get on here. So it's just one of the downside of doing lives on YouTube too often. So, all right. So I do have Jane on the list. And Rita. And so, yeah, guys, if you're popping in, go get on the list for a quick mini reading, and then to get your name in the drawing for a free 1-hour astrological chart reading from Julene. Also, I would suggest you go and follow her channel, Jove's Star Astrology. Julene, you should put your channel in the chat, the name of your channel, because I know me saying it isn't going to tell people. They're not going to know what I'm talking about, Jove's Star Astrology. So put it in the chat. You guys, Julene has been a student of astrology for a little while now, for quite some time, and she has been kind enough to share her gifts with me, and I can tell you that she is really talented. She's connected, and she has accurately seen things and predicted things for me that are just beyond the pale, things I never would have known. And it helps me to make good decisions too, I'll tell you. I will, but I'm not active again quite yet soon. That's true. Yeah, it's okay. But, you know, guys, go ahead and I seriously recommend, you know, as you see this, go ahead and follow her, because even though she's not, hey, Christina Renee, even though she's not, welcome in, even though she's not active right now, she will be soon, and you will not want to miss her astrological readings. I mean, they are money. Seriously, they're money. They're good. It's good stuff. So I definitely recommend it. Jove's Star Astrology. Yeah, if you type that into your search. Please like and share this video. I was saying, Christina Renee, the notifications I don't think went out on my earlier video, so we're gonna kind of hang in here a little while and let people get on the list. So tonight it's $14.14, special Valentine's Day pricing for mini readings, and it's also it's a giveaway, because when you get on the list for the mini reading, you also get the chance to win a 1-hour free astrology chart reading from Julene, and she's really, really good. Malia's here. Hey, Malia, good to see you. Happy Saturday. Welcome, Leo Goddess. Guys, Leo Goddess is awesome. Welcome, Leo Goddess. So yeah, now's the time. The Cash App and do you guys need me to put the Cash App and PayPal in the description? I mean, in the chat? I'm going to do that just to give everybody a chance to get their mini reading payments in so that they can get on the list for the free astrology reading. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm going to put it in now. Okay, so Cash App. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm going to put it in now. Okay, hold on. Let me turn that down so you don't get the echo. Sorry. I'm not so prepared tonight because I was actually planning to postpone, but I decided, yeah, we'll go ahead and just come on and give a chance for people to get in here. What the heck? And we will do the drawing tonight, as long as, you know, there's a decent amount of mini readings to do. We'll go ahead and do the drawing tonight. So you'll know tonight if you win the astrological reading. Yeah. Oh, Malia, it's a good thing to follow her. She's really good, really gifted. You know how some people, I mean, astrology, like tarot, there's a logic to it, right? And you can follow the logic, and you know, like you can learn about cards, and you can follow what the cards quote unquote mean. But there's also people who are intuitive, you know, who get those messages that go a little deeper. And she's definitely one of those people when it comes to astrology, who she sees into it, things that are really impressive. So yeah, definitely recommend her a lot. So right now on the list, I have Jane and Rita. I don't think either one of them are here yet. So let's just give it a minute. Julene, what prompted you to start what got you into astrology? Because obviously when you came here, were you just mostly into tarot when you became a client of mine, or were you also following astrology channels? Rita is here. Hi, Rita. Joan is here. Hi, Joan. Nice to see you. My mom was an astrologer, so I grew up with, oh, you know what? You did tell me that. I forgot about that. And I think you got an astrology reading from Jai originally. That's what it was. And then I was the one who was doing tarot for you. But yeah, she's really gifted and she does a really good job. And so I'm really excited for whoever's going to win the reading from Julene tonight, because she's going to do you right and you're going to be amazed at the things she sees. It's really cool. She goes into a lot of detail. I mean, an hour reading with Julene probably could end up going an hour and a half to 2 hours. When she gets into it, she's like, it's very stream of consciousness. You know, it's just like it starts to flow, and it's really exciting to see. And I know I'm bragging about you, Julene, but I really feel that way. I mean, I've told you, it's amazing. Sometimes we'll be on the phone and she'll just pull up my chart, and like if I have a boyfriend at the time and do like a synastry, and she just can see things. It's amazing. So really cool. She died when I was young, right? So I never formally learned from her, but started studying heavily, and I've had some great teachers. And yeah, you know, that's the thing. The teacher comes when the student is ready, right? It's one of those things. It's like, haha, I love synastry readings. Me too, Rebecca. Me too. Julene, can we book with you now? Yeah, I'm sure. Julene, can people that want to just, well, Malia, get a reading and wait. You might win a free one. Wait and see if you win a free one. But yeah, I'm sure she would totally be open to you guys booking with her, especially right now, because she's taking a little break from YouTube, so she's got probably more time to focus on one-on-one readings. I know that's the case with me when I'm not on YouTube. It's easier to get the one-on-ones done. All right, so I guess what I'll do while we wait for people to get on the list is, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start the gonna start with what I've already got, and then we'll go back. Let me know in the chat when you get on the list, and I'll add you. And I'm gonna check, but I'm gonna start with Rita because she is already here. So Rita, if you want to put your question up, I'll start the mini readings with you, and then we'll come back to Jane, who's first, because I don't think Jane knows I'm on yet. Malia has joined the list. Thank you, Malia. I will get you added. I'm so glad Malia's here, guys. Hey, Malia, before I start the reading, I want to ask you something because I don't think you were here last night. And you and I are similarly aligned astrologically. How did you feel this full moon in Leo energy was? Did you have any takeaways from this full moon in Leo last Sunday and going forward? Just curious to hear your take on that. Very curious. Synastry readings are fun, Rebecca. I like to find the solutions. I can't do defeatist. I've been crappy. Wait, I've seen crappy synastry be great relations. Yeah. This week I had a ton of energy. Okay, well that's amazing. That's good. So that's funny. I've been hearing those. That's the two things I've heard from people. It was super heavy, or I've had a ton of energy. And it's kind of been one or the other. For me, it was kind of both. It was super heavy, and I had a ton of energy. So there you have it. Hello, Jessica. Welcome. Go get on the list, Jessica. Mini readings are very affordable tonight. $14.14 Valentine's Day special. And you have a chance to win a 1-hour astrology reading from Julene at the end of the night. 41 hours. Oh my goodness. It's heavy for you, Jess? But I was able to pull up the energy I needed. That's good, Malia. That's really good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Rita. If you guys want to get on the list for the drawing, go ahead and do it. And and hopefully Janie will come in because she's at the top of the list. And I know that she had wanted a chance to do this. Okay, you need positive guidance. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull out an old deck that I really love. Yeah, I saw it, Rita. You said I could need some positive guidance, please. Need hope, and you need and something strengthening you. I see it. I'm gonna pull. This is the Gilded Tarot. This was actually the first deck that I really became connected on, and I never use this deck because it's kind of, I don't know. I only pull it out for special things, so I'm gonna use it tonight just for the heck of it. Let's see what comes out for Rita tonight. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you. I'm new to connect to all energy tonight. Many readings. Thank you for clear direction. Necessary messages. Thank you. Archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, thank you for being here. It's a message for Rita tonight. One more, please. Okay, so here we go, Rita. Hi, Anne, welcome. There's Janie. Janie says, hi, all. I just woke up from a 5-hour nap. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I would feel really excited. You know, I can nap anywhere. I am a professional napper. I can nap anywhere. Trust me, anywhere. I can fall asleep in public. I can fall asleep in private. I can fall asleep in the bathroom. Literally. What wakes me up is when I drop my phone. Yeah, I'm a professional napper. Okay, so here we go. Rita, you ready? So what I'm seeing here, Rita, is that obviously you've been dealing with a very difficult time. You have the Ten of Swords in your foundation. This has clearly been some heaviness, and it's gotten you down, just like you described in your chat. But that's over. This is coming to an end, right? This is not you tomorrow and the next day. This is you leading up to now and maybe the way you're feeling right now. But again, that's over. You're done with that, right? You don't have to claim that. So you can let go and let that roll off, whatever that heaviness has been that's been kind of keeping you stuck. And it's showing you stuck, right? You've got the Hanged Man here representing that. Okay, Christina Renee, thank you. I will add you to the list. So I'm adding Christina Renee to the list. If anyone else wants to get added, just let us know in the chat once you have sent over your little mini reading, mini payment. All right, so what I see here though, Rita, is although you have been in this stuck energy and you're feeling kind of the heaviness, and it's like a palpable, it's kind of what I was talking about with the full moon energy last week. It's a palpable heaviness, and it's almost like it's hard to, it's things that normally, and guys, this is not depression or clinical depression. Make no mistake. When we talk about the heaviness astrologically, like of this full moon that I felt, no. This is not the same as like being clinically depressed or seasonal depression. It may sound similar, some of the symptoms, but no, it's very different because you can come out of it like that based on the astrology and what you're doing spiritually. So what I was going to say is, yeah, it's one of those things for her where, Rita, the things that normally you can do easily, right? The activities and life processes, that day-to-day life that you normally can manage and handle without any problem, start to seem more and more difficult, start to feel more and more heavy, and it's almost like you're trudging through, a blizzard. That is passing. That period is temporary, and it's leaving you, okay? There's something good coming in for you. You have the Three of Pentacles crowning this, right? The Knight of Swords coming in, and you're being guided with the Queen of Swords. So, number one, Queen of Swords. You have got to be very decisive in your decision making in the next few days and weeks. Part of what's gotten you stuck in this energy is, welcome Valerie, thank you for coming in. Oh, I'm sorry you don't feel well. Well, hang out with us, we'll make you feel better. Part of what's got you feeling this way where you're stuck, is that you're not being decisive enough in your decision making. You're not being decisive enough in making choices about other people, cutting things out that aren't serving you, choosing what is for you. When something is brought before you, an option, an opportunity, a problem, right? A problem, which isn't just an opportunity disguised wearing a Halloween costume. When you see that, you've got to be quick to decide what to do. And especially when it comes to the people that you're allowing in your energy and in your orbit, don't allow people in your orbit that are draining you of your energy. There is some new opportunity coming in, right? This is so good. Oh, okay, Anne, thank you. We will get you added. Yeah, guys, if you're just coming in, there's a chance to win a 1 hour mini reading from 1 hour. Getting on the mini reading list for $14.14 gives you a chance tonight to win a 1 hour astrological chart reading from Julene, and she's really good. She's so good. So it's really generous of her to offer that. Yeah, this Three of Pentacles as a kind of a descending energy or a crowning energy, what that's saying to me is, you're building something right now. It's not built, right? If this was a relationship, it would be very early on. That's just old cards, but Three Pentacles. If this were a relationship, it would be the early stages, right? The getting to know each other, the just falling in love, the making plans. This is not, down the road. So this energy is just coming in. So you're at the beginning of something that the universe is sending you that's positive, that's materially expansive, that feels good, that's going to make you feel like you're at home with yourself, which is not how this feels. I can tell you from experience, that's not how this feels. I want to feel this. You're going to feel this. It's coming in. And there's also Knight of Swords energy coming in, right? So there's a lot of understanding and things are going to start making sense to you in a way that they haven't before. But as they make sense, it's kind of like those who know better do better. with this card, Queen of Swords, the universe is saying, as you know better, then you better darn well do better. Okay, and we all have to take on that responsibility. As we know better, well, then we have to do better, right? And so they go hand in hand. So just pay attention to that. But yeah, listen, you're coming out of that Ten of Swords energy. It's a hard ending. It's a painful ending, but it's an ending. So let it end. Let it roll off your back, and be open to the Three of Pentacles that's trying to come in for you. Okay. I love that for you, Rita, and I hope that gives you some experience, strength, and hope to take with you the rest of the weekend and on into next week. Okay. All right. So right now on the list for this, I have Jane. Rita, I just put a check by. So I have Jane, Malia, Christina, Renee, and Anne. Did anyone else get on the list that I haven't added? Just let me know in the chat, and I will add you to the list. You're so welcome, Rita. I hope that helps. Janie, I want to get your question now. You were actually first on the list tonight, but I knew you needed your beauty sleep, so I decided to do a long intro and let you come in whenever you got the chance, instead of bothering you and waking you up from your sweet dreams. Aren't I sweet? Wasn't that sweet? Are you talking about short term or long term? The reading that's definitely felt like short term energy for you. I've been in a slump. Just any messages from Spirit that can uplift me. Yes, $14.14 for minis. I'm trying to make it easier for more people to get on tonight, so that more people can potentially win a little, a big reading from Julene. All right, here, what messages do you have for Jane? What messages for Jane at this time? So how's everybody's weekend going so far? What are you guys doing? Do you guys have plans tomorrow for the Super Bowl? I'm going to stay home and watch it with my granny. Like a good little boy. I might even cook for her. Hey, Happy Smile. Welcome in, Happy Smile. Okay, Janie. I think I'll probably root for the Eagles. That's just, I don't know. I don't really like the Eagles, but I'll probably root for the Eagles. Because I always think of that movie Silver Linings Playbook, and they were all Eagles fans. I know that's a dumb reason, but that's my reason. If the Jaguars were in, I'd be rooting for the Jaguars, but they didn't make it that far, so. Yeah, I came back last week, Happy Smile. I'm glad to be back with you guys. But it's good to see you. Welcome back in. Hang out with us. Get a mini reading. Okay. Sound bath in Malibu sounds optimum. I like that. Yes, it is. I agree, Anne. Why not? Okay, so, Janie, you have the Three of Swords in reverse in your foundation. That's good, and it's bad. Well, it's good. I think it's good. It feels to me like you're time-wise removed from heartbreak, but it's still lingering in your energy, your aura. So, guys, here's the thing about heartbreak. You know, we all know it. I've been there, even recently. The thing about heartbreak is you have to face it down. You can't try to run from it. You can't try to rebound from it. You can't just ignore it. You have to face it down and spiritually deal with it. Not saying you're not, Janie. I know you are, but this is kind of for everybody. Or it does linger in our auras. I've had it linger in my aura from relationship to relationship to relationship before I started really realizing what was going on. It's healing, right? It's healing, but it's there somewhere. And yeah, it's there somewhere, and it's time-wise, it's distant enough that it's probably not interfering with your daily life, but it may be interfering with your long-term ascension. So just be aware of that. It shows up in your, where it shows up is in the crowning energy, the Nine of Swords. So it's like something keeping you up at night, you know. Well, what's happening here, you see the owl in the window, there's a lot of wisdom that's trying to come through, but it's kind of blocked out by all of these thoughts and all of these intrusive, menacing thoughts that have to do with pain from the past. But I know you've really pulled out of that a lot, in a lot of ways, and I think it's just there's one aspect left for you that's still lingering that you've got to find out about or deal with, and it may not be something. Listen, it may not be something that you can do with a spiritual cleansing or meditate. It may be something that you just have to give time to and, you know, honor it and feel it. But it's there, and it's definitely something that is a little bit interfering. And it does show the person's a little blocked to seeing it, so because her arms are crossed, so, and that is a block from receiving a blessing. So there is that there. But you also have a lot of good stuff happening here, and the universe, I think, wants to acknowledge that and tell you just to hang in there, because you have the Nine of Pentacles as guidance, which is not go do this, but continue doing this. Continue really loving on yourself, really, you know, putting yourself first and giving yourself permission to be a child, you know. I know it's hard when you're a mom, grandmoms out there, all of you guys, it's hard because, you know, you're taking care of little humans and younger humans, and you're trying to set examples and everything else. But don't forget, your 8-year-old self still needs you to love it, him or her. And so make sure you're loving on yourself, the inner child. Little Janie needs love. So do that, and that's going to assist you in the healing process. You also have the Six of Cups here. This is, you know, again, there's a lot of inner child stuff sticking out for you, for me, where I'm looking, and it's like, it's not that you're not doing it, but you have to put more time into it, because you have the Two of Pentacles as sort of as the card attached to this one, and what it's saying to me is it's more about finding a balance. So yes, you know, it's hard to find balance when you're a mom of a toddler, right? Or even a pre-K age, whatever that age is, right? Like 3-4 years old. That's hard. That's hard to do, working full time and being a mom. But the universe really wants you to schedule and manage more time for you to balance things out, so that you're able to be that inner child. And even you can even do that with him, right? Go and be the inner child, feed the inner child's fun while you're taking him out to have fun, right? Both of you can do it at the same time. So keep that in mind. But it's definitely a big push coming from the universe for you to focus on that right now. And I want you to get the benefits of all of the things that are trying to come in for you, right? And so there's an aspect of healing that you have to give into and allow in order to get those benefits. Okay, I see Christina Z. I see that you are added to the list also. I'm adding your name now. Thank you. Christina Z. So I've got Malia, Christina Renee, Anne, and Christina Z are the next ones on the list. So as you come in, guys, if you want to get on the list, it's only $14.14 tonight, because you're entering for a mini reading and a chance to win a astrology reading from Julene. So, oh, Valerie, sorry. Thank you, Val. Yeah, I thought you might be interested in this, Valerie. This is you will love Julene's readings. She's really, really good. So he is so cute. You guys, she has the cutest little kid. She's got a little indigo child over there. All that activated DNA. It's really cool. Okay, so did anyone else go and pay via PayPal that I didn't catch? If you did and I didn't add you to the list, let me know and I will add you to the list. Yes, it's Rita Jane, Malia, Christina Renee, Anne, Christina Z, and Valerie. Is that right? Okay, so I'm gonna do Malia. Malia. Ooh, that candle is hot. Malia. Malia, whenever you post pictures on Instagram, I get cold. I get cold every time I see any pictures you post from outside. Just a general please. Okay. When I was up, my ex and I went on a trip. He went skiing. I didn't ski, but we went on a trip up to New Hampshire, Boston, and then up to New Hampshire. And like after being outside in the snow for like 30 seconds, I was dead. I've got this. I am a thin-blooded Florida boy from birth. So, and yeah, Malia is up in the upper west where it's snowy and cold. Thank you, Rebecca. They better be awesome. I'm using the sacred deck tonight. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Rebecca is in Montana. So she's out there where the snow be. I'll say this, it's beautiful, and I definitely love the energy up in those areas. But no, I missed my crazy. I missed my crazy that I get down here in Florida. You know, it's a bunch of nut jobs here, right? I really missed all the crazy. I was happy to get home. I think my boyfriend was too. He likes the crazy too. Ex-boyfriend. Arizona? I'm going to be in Arizona in June for my brother's wedding. This message is from Malia. You're always so handsome, but there's a vibe and it's nice to witness. What do you what do you mean, Janie? What are you talking about? Thank you, I guess. Oh, Malia, Malia, Malia. So in your foundation, Malia, you have the Ace of Cups. I love, this was one of my favorite. So guys, when you know why? Because I just had the last couple weeks has been like a second spiritual awakening for me. Truly, you guys, it's been like another level of awakening. And you got to get back to loving yourself and all that stuff, but it's been good. It's been good for me. It's been good. So Malia, this used to be my favorite card in this deck when I first got this deck and started using it. It's not quite as pretty as when it was new, but I'm sure you can kind of get the gist of it. It's got the cycles of the moon, the all-seeing eye, the rays, the chalice. Anyway, Ace of Cups coming at you, Malia. It's foundational to you. So you're experiencing right now, or you can expect to be experiencing. It's not surprising that the full moon for you was energetic, because you're experiencing all of this new energy, this excitement, this abundance, this zest for life and for being your authentic and best self. And I love that. I want some of that. Give me some of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You got the Four of Wands coming at you. The Ace of Wands. You do have a crowning warning. You have the Two of Swords. So what that's about is that's coming external. That's not your energy. That is because of all here's what happens, guys. Here's how the yin yang to the universe, right? It's the duality of life. So what's happening here is, while Malia is out there getting all this positive energy from generating it from within her, and the universe is bouncing it back at her, because that's what the universe does. It mirrors whatever we're showing it. She's pinging back all this positive energy. There's also the shadow side of that. And the shadow side of that is other people around you are resistant to that. They don't necessarily like people like that when they're not feeling it too, right? And so we get some low vibing energy coming in that's wanting to block that up. And there is a fire sign in your orbit or trying to get into your bubble that you need to be aware of. Feels like masculine energy, but with a fire sign, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a male. Could be female, a masculine female. And I want you to kind of just have your antennas up, Malia, for that, because look at all this positive energy you've got. I mean, Four of Wands. There's a gateway opened up for you, and it's energetic gateway that's just wanting to let the abundance flow. It's like you're feeling at home, you've got family, and you're feeling the eyes on you. Yeah, it's here. And it feels attached to this Two of Swords. So just, I would say the guides are good, giving us a heads up, letting you know what's up and letting you know what to watch out for, but there's also lots to celebrate here. I mean, my goodness, Ace of Cups, I want that. I want that. And I love this. There's spiritual rebirth and renewal happening for you. You're going to coast from now, probably through Lionsgate in August, and have a lot of blessings and new beginnings. You're going to see like benchmarks all along the pathway. All along the pathway, benchmarks of new beginnings. And I can't wait for you to experience that. I'm so excited for you. Yeah. I bet. I believe you have, and it's, you know, it's nice. Also, you may also be using your hands very specifically in the near future for something you do, some kind of work you're doing. The hands are featuring prominently, healing hands. So yeah, just be on the lookout. That's all I've got, Malia. Thank you for getting a reading, honey. That Lionsgate gets more and more wild for me. Does it? Kimberly is here. Nice to see you, Kimberly. Hello, back at you, sunshine. Okay, so next on the list is Christina Renee. Christina Renee, throw up your question. Yep, get on the list, $14.14, and you get in the drawing tonight for a free astrological reading from Julene. And we only have a few more people. We have Christina Renee and Christina Z and Valerie. If I missed anyone, let me know and I will get you added. Kimberly's added to the list. Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly, I got you added. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you're here too. I'm very glad you're here. What are the messages from Spirit for Christina Renee? Messages from Spirit for Christina Renee. Thank you, Janie. You are most welcome, Kimberly. I'm glad. So guys, you get the extra benefit when Kim's here because she feels and sees auras. So like colors. And so she can definitely give. Who's red? Who is red? Oh, did she, the red heart? Does she not normally do a red heart? Valerie's green. Aw, Valerie, you kind of are green, literally, because you're not feeling well. She is a vibrator. Definitely is. Okay, what are the messages for Christina Renee tonight? What are the messages for Christina Renee tonight? Usually yellow, okay. And sunny. Oh, wow. Okay, Christina Renee. Interesting stuff coming out for you. So this is your foundation. You do have the Two of Swords in your foundation. So what that does speak to is that, you know, potentially you may not be seeing something clearly, or you may not be prepared to receive something that's trying to come in for you. But what I see that's happening to you is really beautiful. You're in the midst of a spiritual transformation, it looks like, Christina. You are literally transforming on a deep cellular level. You know, this is happening for you. It's at the beginnings of I guess a new level for you. You've got the Three of Pentacles here, but then you've got the Star card, Major Arcana, Aquarian energy, water flowing, emotions flowing, transformation, feeling exposed, third eye lit up, all of that happening at the same time. Okay, what I would do if I were in your position where you're having like the arcade light up happening to you physically and spiritually, is I would spend a lot of time in meditation. I would spend a lot of time finding out what works for me and what my gift is, because we all have spiritual gifts. Not one person is without a spiritual gift. Why? Because you're a spirit. But they're not all the same. My gifts are not your gifts, and your gifts are not my gifts. I would spend time in this energy trying to really identify what my gift is and how I can use it while on my mission and my path. That's what you're here to do. And you've got the moon crowning it, so you're ready to do that. You're connected to that deeper self, that quiet. See, the moon, guys, the moon is an interesting card because depending on where it comes out in the reading, it's always kind of about the same things spiritually, but depending on where it comes out in the reading, it can be a really good thing or a really frustrating thing. For her, it's a really good thing because it's coming out crowning this Star card. And so it's like, what's happening here is she is tapping into that part of herself that a lot of us don't even know. Listen, I've been around people recently, in like recent months, I've been around people who don't even know what their true heart's desires are because it's been so suppressed by other things, by by the material world, and just stuffing their lives with doing things and drinking and just like too much activity, and not taking time to really know like what connects them to, like where does that invisible umbilical cord connect them, going to, and what does it connect them to. She's at a point where she's actually seeing clearly what part of herself she's really connects the most to and why she's here. And when you can get that arcade light up, that's the gift coming in. And you do have the Queen of Swords also. It's a time for you to be very decisive and not only not allow certain energies into your life, but also be decisive about letting people fall away that are meant to fall away. Because I'm telling you, with this kind of transformation, Christina Renee, there are people who are going to fall away from your life. Maybe friends that you've had for years, but you're ascending, and you have to allow that. I know it's painful. I know we don't like it. I know it doesn't feel good. It does suck. I was going to say it doesn't suck. It does suck. It does suck. I mean, let's be honest. It does suck. It's heartbreaking sometimes. I mean, it really is. But if you are committed to your mission and to your destined path, you have to be willing to let those people fall away as quickly and as easily as they want to, okay? And I think that's part of what your Two of Swords is in your foundation. It's probably really hard for you when you really care about somebody and they've been there for you, and in your monkey mind that you see them as a necessary part of your life. We don't want to let go of people that matter to us. Listen, I'm right there with you. I don't want to let go of people that I love, even if I can see that I'm supposed to, right? I hate that. Oh, I hate it. But that's part of growing up. That's part of spiritual growth, is, and the universe works with you. The universe, if you're willing to do it, the universe makes it easier for you. It's about the willingness. So be willing to allow those things and people to fall away that aren't serving you, because you're about to enter a period of life where you can't have anything slowing you down, okay? And trust me, I know it's hard. Okay, thank you so much, Christina Renee. Next is Anne. Anne, you are next on the list. Thank you, Malia, for posting that. I appreciate you. Kimberly, I've got you added. Christine, okay. What does Spirit and my guides want me to know? I love the blue heart, Kimberly. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Okay, so let's see. Messages for Anne at this time. Wow. So I see a lot of I see you on at the beginning of a lot of material expansion, financial and material expansion here. But in your foundation, you have the Six of Cups. This for me is kind of a soulmate card. It definitely represents like feeling connected to your inner child, feeling that childlike connection. But it's also, there's more than one person in this card, so it's definitely about, your people, your social group, your connections, and or one person. It depends. But I definitely feel like this is someone that you may have shared lifetimes with, not just this lifetime. Someone you've been connected to in the past. We've got their little kitty cat right there, so cute. Look. But yeah, it looks like you're on this cusp, and you've got the Nine of Swords here, but it's not coming out as a bad card. It's coming out next to this Three of Pentacles. So if you've been doing a lot of thinking lately, even overthinking, it's okay, because the things that you're thinking about are important. You're thinking about a next step that's really important, and the universe is going to step in and allow it to be really abundant too, because you have the Star card coming in, and then the Queen of Pentacles. That's your outcome card, Queen of Pentacles. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear the message for you. Someone's coming to help you. Someone's coming in to help you. Be on the lookout for that. Possibly air energy, and also you're a unique person, and you're a unique thinker. The way you think is unique. You're unlike anyone else out there in the universe, and you need to know that about yourself, embrace that, and own that about yourself, because that's, my friend, what's going to be feeding the next chapter of your life, is the fact that you're so different and so unique and so special in the way that you operate and think. You have a unique mind, and whatever it is that when you get ideas or thoughts about some kind of side hustle or expansion or business, trust your ideas, right? And share them with select few, because the universe wants to help you expand in a really crazy way, and it's based on your own ability to create from up here, from your mind. You're cloaked in, I mean, look, Queen of Pentacles, she's cloaked in abundance, right, Kimberly? She's cloaked in it. It's really good. Yeah, so I would just say, whatever this new thing, that this sort of thing where you're right at the edge or the precipice, where you're like not sure what's going to happen next, don't worry. I know you're doing a lot of thinking, but good things are coming, and you're going to feel a lot of support in your decisions that you make in the next few months. You're most welcome. Thank you for getting a mini reading. Do I need to add anyone else to the list, guys? If you just came in and got on the list, just let me know and we'll get you added. And I'm going to keep going here. Next is Christina Z. Christina Z, as in zebra. What messages does Spirit have regarding my love life? Love messages for Christina. Love messages for Christina, please. Love messages for Christina, please. Thank you. Okay. You have the Knight of Cups coming in. So obviously there's love on the horizon here. You have the Knight of Cups coming in. You have a Knight of Wands exiting. So that could, listen, based on what I'm seeing, I think it's one person and their energy is shifting. It could be two people. It could be one person leaving and a new person coming in. If it's one person leaving and one person coming in, then it's definitely a Knight of Wands that's leaving and a Knight of Cups that's coming in. But I have a hunch that it's the same energy, so it could be someone who is leaving or left coming back in, their energy having shifted from fire to water. We all love passion, that's that fire, but that water is going to flow a lot better in a relationship, and that's going to serve a lot better, right? You've got the Hangman in reverse, so it's time for action. You've got the High Priestess in your foundation. So with that, you're pretty good. That tells me that you're pretty connected spiritually. You're pretty powerful. And you may be, not liking being alone and not liking, being solo when you are, but it's actually what's allowed you to manifest some good things. You do have the Magician coming in. Sorry, not the Hermit, the Magician coming in here. This is going to be a time, these next few days and weeks, it's going to be a time where the universe wants to see you embrace your masculine ability to create, Well, the High Priestess is single, but she's not alone. She's super connected. So, I mean, you have that, and, that's worth a lot. I've been single for like 2 weeks. The Magician here is saying to you, you can do anything. You can co-create anything with the universe. We are constantly co-creating with the universe, with our thoughts, our words, and our actions. If you're not getting back what you want, then you're not putting out what you want to get back. So mind your thoughts, mind your words, mind your actions, and you will see change. You'll see positive change. You'll see it quickly. That's the great thing about being spiritually connected, is even if your actions haven't caught up yet, just making the intention, the universe will catch up with you so quick. And your guides will come in and buoy you and lift you up and get you to that next place you need to go to. So you're there, right? You've been single a while. It's time to really get into... Yeah, well, this is the help. It's saying that you're going to be able to manifest. You're going to have the sort of an opening to become like a master manifester in the next days and weeks. But I want you to stay connected to your purpose and intention, right? These two cards are definitely suggesting that you can definitely start manifesting really well right now. Absolutely, Kat. It's only $14.14 for tonight, because we're going to do a drawing at the end of the night for a chance to win an astrology reading from Julene here. And she'll tell you, when we get the winner, she's going to tell the winner how to contact her or what to do. But yeah, this is it. So Christina, Hangman reversed, Magician present, upright, right there at the table. It's time to start manifesting everything you desire. Mind your thoughts, positive affirmations, using the law of attraction in your favor, right? Call in that Knight of Cups. It's right on the bubble, just waiting to burst in. I like it a lot. I really like it a lot. Valerie. Miss Valerie. Valerie. I hope Valerie's here. She wasn't feeling too well. She may have nodded off on us. Are you here, Val? She's here. Feeling the Aries. What does Spirit have for me about that? Okay, let's see. Wink. Thank you, totally makes sense. Good. I want to see you manifesting. I want to see you manifesting, Christina. Manifesting the ish out of life. Show me the Aries. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I see why you're feeling that, Aries, because in your foundation you have the Ace of Wands, right? So the universe is sending in fire. It's sending in that awakening, that spiritual connection, and the awareness of it, right? It's sending that in for you right now. And even though you the Aries does have the Hanged Man energy, that stuck energy still, the Ace of Cups is coming in as a descending energy. So this is good. That's gonna really change this energy a lot. And also he's got the Seven of Wands, a lot of like blocking out, I'm not gonna change, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not moving, and I'm staying here. That type of energy. Well, both of these cards are being crowned with the Ace of Cups. So we gotta like that. The universe is helping you here. And the Aries. Because the universe is sending in the necessary gifts and energies to create some kind of a shift or change in this stuff, right? We need a shift. We need a change. We need these things. We need these, and and I know, and we know, Valerie, that I've seen this kind of energy, like these two cards, it doesn't matter the deck, they seem to come out a lot for that Aries, right? They're that similar energy of stuckness. And so I think it's good. It makes me happy that there's these wands in the foundation, this Ace of Wands, and then we got the Ace of Cups coming in, crowning, because it tells me, okay, things are changing. And then look at the outcome. Eight of Cups. Moving closer to his destined path, to his heart's desire, to who he truly is, and away from whatever all that wreckage is, right? Away from the wreckage. Leave the wreckage behind. It only has to be as messy as he makes it. I say that to myself too. It only has to be as messy as you choose to make it. So yeah, I think that it's good. I think there's the aces, two aces, there's changes coming in, there's opportunities, and let's hope that it shakes some screws loose that are a little too tight. All right. Let's hope. All right. Thank you, Valerie. Last, I guess this is the last one, is Kimberly. Did anybody else get on the list that I missed? I've got Kimberly. I think somebody did, but I forgot to put them on the list. Kat, let me know if you got on the list. I didn't see anything come through. If you, hold on one sec. Got it, Kat. I did see it. It did. I'm sorry. Kat, I do see it coming through. It just came through. Okay, so Kimberly is next, and then Kat. Come on, Aries, pull through, right? I agree. You're welcome, Valerie. I hope you feel better. I hope that makes you feel better. A reading about what this is with my Pisces person, please. Okay. What is it with the Pisces for Kimberly? What is it with the Pisces for Kimberly? Whoa, they're flying. They're flying, Kimberly. Okay. It looks like it's transformational for one thing. It's transformational. I mean, you've got the Two of Cups in your foundation. So it's a transformational connection, potential soulmate energy, like that mirroring, which we always like to see in a really strong connection. So that's good. Face-to-face, mirroring energy. The person sees you in a very positive light. This person sees you as the Queen of Cups. So this person sees you as very loving, very kind, very beautiful, very sweet, very soft. They want to be close to you. However, they're coming in as the King of Wands. And so, you know, here's the thing about the King of Wands. They can be very prideful. They can be stubborn. What else can I tell you about the King of Wands? I know him so well. He can be exacting with his words, very harsh. And he can also be very, very sweet and very kind and very loving. So there's all of that in one with this person. Now, I will say, you've got this person's also coming out with Six of Pentacles. So they're looking for some kind of balance in their life, either financially or in some sort of, or very indecisive. They're looking for some sort of balance in their life. Could be monetary, could just be about their place in the world, where they feel safe. But there's a lot of, this is something very close to them. It's not just like work. It's like they're trying to find a balance in their, like, it feels like in his right to be here or something. He's trying to find a balance in something that makes him feel like he is where he belongs. But the Star card is also present. So it's a transformational connection. It doesn't mean you guys are going to end up together forever, because, honey, nothing's forever. But it could be very transformational for you, right? It really could be. It could be something really beautiful. And I say, you know what? Be present in the moment, because the moments don't last, guys. Nothing lasts forever. We came in alone, we leave alone. And if you're enjoying a moment with somebody, really be present. Enjoy every moment of it. Make the most of it. And take the lessons as you go. That's what I have for you. Beautiful connection there. Is it my energy he's attracted? I think he's attracted to both your energy and you physically. With the Queen of Cups, she's also physically attractive. So I think he's attracted to you physically and energetically. Yes. Very much so. Hey, Angel. Oh my gosh. Very much so. Very much so. Nice to see you, Angel. Kat, what is your question? Kat, what is your question? What would you like to know, Miss Kat? Guys, the list is open. If you would like to get added to the list, go ahead and send $14.14 over to the Cash App or PayPal listed in the description of the video. And if not, if this is the last one, we'll go ahead and do the drawing in a minute. So hang tight. Hang tight. What message does the Spirit have for me in regard to stepping forward into the next chapter of my life? Let's see. Messages for Kat regarding stepping forward into the next chapter of my life. Absolutely. Malia's going to add another. So what do you want to do? Just pay it forward to someone who would like a would anyone in the chat who did not purchase a reading like to get a reading from Malia? Malia will donate a reading if you would like to get one. Is there anybody that wants to get a reading that has not had one? Just speak up. Rebecca? Rebecca says, me. And add some. You don't want to get added twice for the drawing? I think it's only fair to add you twice for the drawing since you're paying for it, Malia. Okay, I'm going to add you, Rebecca. Yes, twice for the draw. Yes, I agree. Anybody out there would like a reading? Okay, so let me go ahead and finish this with Kat. Okay, so Kat, you have the Five of Swords. Well, let me start here. You have the Five of Pentacles in your foundation. So, you know, if you've been feeling a little bit lost or kind of like you don't fit in somewhere, that's what this energy is. It's not necessarily in this deck. It's a little different than in some other traditional tarot decks. It's not telling me that you're feeling left out in the cold. It's just it tells me you're feeling maybe a little lost, a little bit like you don't fit in with a certain place or a certain group of people. Just know that there's a lot of change coming in for you, and part of this is the universe is trying to push you out of your comfort zone and allow you to step out of your ego, because we all, as human beings, we walk around with our egos, you know, firmly intact. And sometimes the universe puts us in situations that make us a little uncomfortable to remind us to check ourselves and remind us to be humble and remind us, you know, that anything is possible, that you know, the possibilities are endless out there, and that the universe is benevolent and kind at the end of the day. And you have this Five of Swords that, you know, sometimes it's not about victory, like at all costs. Sometimes it's not about being right. Sometimes it's about just accepting yourself and others exactly as they are, and, you know, embracing the moment. You have this Page of Cups coming in. There is some kind of apology needed. I don't know if you need to apologize to someone or someone needs to apologize to you. The way it's facing, I can't really tell. I'm not getting a clear hit on that. But it looks like it's on your mind and someone else's mind, because you're here showing in the Nine of Swords as kind of thinking a lot and being up thinking at night. And then there's someone else here, and he's shown in the Nine of Wands as thinking a lot and maybe even praying a lot about something, praying for you, praying about you. This energy is very, very sort of wistful. I would call it wistful. This feels wistful. Nostalgic, more wistful than nostalgic. A little bit of both. But all of this is speaking about some relationship in your life that's very special and very important, and that a change is coming, and the universe has your back, and that just keep the faith, and, you know, allow the universe to soften your heart a little bit, and good things are going to come, because I think you have a combination of pain and wounding, but also hopefulness, because you come out as the Queen of Cups. And I think it's very important for you to be able to step a little bit outside of the pain, to be open to whatever the prayers are about or whatever's coming towards you. And I hope that makes sense to you, because it didn't make any sense to me. So please tell me it made sense to you. Thank you, Kat. Okay, so we're going to do Rebecca, right? Is that what we decided? Did anybody else say they wanted one? We can do a little name draw for the reading too. I think, Rebecca, you were the only person that spoke up and said you would like. So, Malia, you're the best. And since Malia did that, I'm going to let Malia ask a second question just because she's so good. So after I do Rebecca, Malia, you can ask a second question. Kat says, "Wow, sounds like my son's father and me, but it wasn't what I expected." Yeah, that reading was the first one I've done tonight that I felt it felt almost like I couldn't touch it because it was so delicate. So yeah, very delicate. Of course, Malia. Okay, so doing Rebecca's and then Malia. Okay, any messages for Rebecca regarding having a steady dance partner? Well, I'm glad you're still enjoying dancing nonetheless. That's a good sign. Right? Or steady partner in general. I hear you, sweetie. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying being single at this point. After all, many months in a very serious relationship, it's nice to kind of take a breath. Okay. Well, so here's what's funny. It definitely has its perks. It gets lonely, but it has its perks. You have the Four of Cups here in your foundation. So I definitely feel like, with the Four of Cups, I and please, I love you. I know you outside of this group, and I love you to death. Don't take this the wrong way, but, the Four of Cups in your foundation, you may be pushing through certain feelings and just trying to charge through and keep a little more than there may be some things you need to actually feel into more right now. It feels like a little bit of sadness here that's kind of hanging around you, but you're not quite able to hold on to it, or you don't want to hold on to it. I don't want to either. I hate it. Trust me. Malia can tell you. I was telling her all about it. I hate it. But you kind of have to it catches up with you. What I have found is grief, you can't outrun grief. Like it finds you. Like it finds you when you're all alone. It finds you. There's no way to outrun it. There's no way to out people it. There's no way to out anything. So there seems to be a little grief that you need to release here. But once you do that, there's good things here. You've got the High Priestess crowned by the Fool, 2 major arcana. Okay, boom, coming in. Yeah, it does, and it's not like we can run from it. So we have to just kind of sit with it, feel into it. A lot of us don't like to cry. We don't like to feel too much emotions. But like I was telling somebody the other day, let it out. Just it's okay we got to cry. When we lose things, that are worth mourning. It's good to cry. You have the Four of Wands here, and so there's an energetic gateway that's open, that you are helping open up, that's bringing you something beautiful, and I would call it probably a dance partner, or whatever else kind of partner. However, with that Fool energy crowning the High Priestess, to me, it's almost saying that you need to kind of find a balance between pushing through and the grief, because it's like, in a way, I get that the Fool's kind of telling you to keep pushing through, keep taking risks, keep going. Like, yeah, do that, but definitely make sure you're slowing down enough to honor what's passing. Honor certain things as they pass by your windshield, right? If your life is like a movie screen, the screen's going to change. The same people aren't going to be there every time, and so when different people pass through, take at least time to honor what they came through for, and then push through some more. But yeah, I think with the Four of Wands on the horizon, you've got definitely opportunity for whatever this looks like to you. To me, it looks like partnership, a family, happiness. Rabbits. Was that multiplying, propagating? I don't know. Something. So, yeah. Looks good for you, Rebecca. It looks real good. Rabbits. Someone once told me that me and my siblings had the attention span of rabbits. How about that? You're welcome, friend. I love you too. Keep in touch. Okay, so Malia, it's 10:10 here. And it's your turn. What's your question? Melia. And thank you again, Malia. I know that Rebecca appreciated that. Love reading, please. Okay. It's the love outlook for Malia. Oh man. I don't want to fly out on this one. Okay. The love outlook. Foundational is the Four of Pentacles. So there is a clinging to things that are maybe not serving that person. And it's maybe causing some stagnation. It's also causing them to be stuck in a cycle of pain, it looks like. They do have the Ace of Swords coming in. So there's some sort of new information or new understanding that's going to assist them. They're having trouble sleeping at night. They've got that Nine of Swords hanging out and also the Two of Swords. Lots of blocked energy here for this person right now for some reason. This Ace of Swords is trying to cut through that, I guess. It's someone, I would say it's a love interest to you. That's what it feels like. This is their, I'm reading for them, it looks like to me. That's what it feels like. Because they're coming out of this as the King of Wands. So a lot of fire energy here, if that helps. Okay. And so I do see the Ace of Swords coming in and offering some new thoughts for this person. It looks like the universe is really trying to break up this person's negative thoughts and toxic thoughts because they need that right now. No, it's not you at all. It's someone connected to you though. And the universe is trying to send in new thoughts to help them kind of clear their energy. And they're trying to get them to step into this power, to this powerful sort of King of Wands, regal sort of, I like myself, I love myself, I'm all about myself, all of that. And so I think that's interesting, I think that's interesting. That they're so separated from that person that they should be right now. Guys, it's so crazy. The human experience is really weird, isn't it? It's really weird being a human. It's just really weird. Like, it's so easy to get separated from who you are, like to literally become separated from yourself and who you really are. And it's weird because we think of like, well, no, I'm in my body, I'm myself. Well, the more you get into the physical and mired down in the physical material world, the less connected you really are to yourself, really. And so it's like that's his flaw right now. He's completely separated from who he truly is. So yeah, I've been there. I've been there too. And that's I don't want to go there again. So it is what it is. Okay, Julene, you said, I'll hop on sending a payment now. I've been listening while I was helping Keegan. Oh, did you want to get Okay, Julene, what's your question? Well, I'm not going to obviously add Julene to the list because Julene is the one offering the astrological chart reading. Yeah, guys, it's tough, isn't it? So what's so crazy is, especially when you're in a relationship, like how it's so weird to like when you get to a point where you're in a relationship with somebody and you're like, how is it that loving a person and being with a person I love can literally be killing me? Like, how can I be in a place where I'm loving someone so much, but to be with them is literally causing my own demise? Like when that happens to you, you have to check yourself and get spiritually right, you know? Julie needs a reading for her. Yeah, I know. Love message. Love message. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. It's scary when that happens too, right? Especially as you get older, right? You think that should only happen when you're younger, but it can happen at all ages. It's crazy. After many lessons. Yeah. Foundational energy, Julene. The Fool. So the Fool, it's like it's time, and this applies to both of you. There's an energy of you are both, you and the person connecting to you are both at the jumping off point. It's time to leap and let the universe catch you both. You've got the Empress card, so this person is seeing you in a very favorable light. There's a little bit too much overthinking here with the Nine of Swords crowding some of the energy. I don't know why that's there. You make sure that you're doing meditations or whatever to get that off your back, because there's a lot of good energy here that I see. Like, this is a major arcana, and so you got all three major arcanas, is what I'm saying. You got the Empress, the Fool, foundational, and then Temperance. So Temperance is about patience while the universe fixes and designs things right here, but the only card to worry about is the Minor, which is the Nine of Swords, which is like, there may be a few blockages because of just too many thoughts. But you're a Gemini, sweetie. Like, I feel like how can she help? But like, you're a Gemini. You have to have too many thoughts. So, I mean, I can't be too hard on you about that, because it's just in your nature to be a thinker. You're going to be a thinker, and you're going to process and have to make logical sense of things. And I get it, girl. I get it. But exactly. She said the same thing just as I was saying it. Yeah, it's so true. But I mean, three major arcana. This connection is on the cusp right now, and it's just about divine timing and for you, trust and patience. That's it. That's all I can say about it. That's the name of the game. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write all of your names down on pieces of paper, and then I'm gonna put them in this jar. Should I use this or this? This has stuff in it. I'll use this one. Hold on. I'm going to put them in this jar because I like it better. I'm going to put them in this jar. And then I'm going to draw names. Well, I'm going to draw one name for the person who's going to win. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. Rita. Christina. This is Christina Renee. So I have to do two Christinas. Remember, guys. Christina Renee. And you know what? I need scissors too. Christina Z. Valerie. Kimberly. Yes, everybody, good luck. Sorry for my bad handwriting. Kat. Rebecca. Did I forget anyone? You guys heard me. Did I forget anyone? For those of you who just heard me do the write the names down, let me know if I forgot someone, because I wrote them down from the list, but I might have possibly forgotten someone. I want to make sure that I didn't. Okay, here, let's do this thing. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna cut these up, and I'm gonna show you guys as I put each name in the jar, so we know it's fair. Okay. So here are the names. Here's the jar. Let me make sure you can see it. Here are the names. Kimberly. In the jar. Kat. In the jar. Christina Renee. In the jar. Valerie. In the jar. Rebecca. In the jar. Christina Z. You're in the jar. Rita with an H. You're in the jar. Anne. And Jane. I forgot to put the two N's, but you know who you are. Janie. All right, I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna mess around with my hand and mix it all up, and then I'm gonna grab one. Christina Z. Christina Z1. Is Christina Z still here? I don't know if she's still here, but she won. I think she's still here. Congratulations, Christina Z. So what you've won is something really special, because Julene, and guys, listen, if you didn't win, thank you for trying. I'm sorry you didn't win. I appreciate you guys hanging out. At least we got to have fun tonight, and do something different. We might do some more giveaways, because it's just fun to do that once in a while, and think of different things to offer as giveaways. I have some old tarot and oracle cards that I'm thinking of giving away like that, so I might do that in the next couple of weeks if anybody is interested in that. But yeah, so Christina Z, what you've won is something really special. Julene is so gifted. She is a really good and will give you a really complete and intuitive astrology reading. I never win. Well, you did. You manifested winning. I'm proud of you. See, I told you I wanted to see you guys manifest. She's going to give you the good stuff. So trust me, you're probably going to become a client of hers and be returning all the time, because she is so gifted and you're really going to enjoy it. So what do we need to do, Julene? Is Julene here? She was here. Julene, do you want to put an email address up for her to email you at, or vice versa? I think she might have had to check out, so hold on one second. Let me message her. I know. I'm excited for you. I'm really excited for you. You're going to really like it. Hold on. She'll be back in just a sec. Julene, just put up your contact info where you'd like Christina Z to contact you. Sorry, guys. I was texting Julene to make sure she's here. I think because she's helping her grandson with his homework. Did you get her? Did you get Julene's email address? I didn't see it come up on the chat. She said she already sent it. Yeah, let me tell her. I'm gonna have her come back and put it up again. Hang on one second, Christine. I don't want to put her phone, I know she doesn't want me to put her phone contact or anything like that, so I'm going to just have her put her email. She said she's posting it in the chat, but it's not coming up. That's so weird. Does anyone else see her email coming up in the chat? That's so weird. She's trying to post it and it's not, for some reason it's not posting. Yeah, I don't see it either. That's really weird. I'm gonna have her text it to me. Hang on one sec. She's like, I've posted it 3 times. I'm going out and back in. Just text it to me so I can put it in because she's having trouble posting it. No, but you know, sometimes YouTube is weird. I've always said this, guys. YouTube is weird. It's really weird. Why, I don't know. Hang on one sec. Okay, here's Julene's email contact, professional contact. Do you see it under, I posted it under mine, Ray of Light Tarot. It's GeminiFire65@msn.com. Do you see it? So copy that. Yeah, I think for some reason when she's posting it, it's just not, she said I'm buffering where she is. So are you guys having a problem with the connection seeing me? Christine got it. All right, yes! We can call it a night. All right, guys. Well, listen, thank you so much for being here. I came on tonight instead of tomorrow night since we have the Super Bowl going on, and I have a lot of personal readings to work on anyway. So I really appreciate you guys joining us. I'm glad we got to have a little fun tonight. And the readings were fun too. All of you guys are blessings to me in every way, and I hope you all know that. And I'm so, so grateful to have you in my life. So I love you too, Malia, so much. So, so much. So thank you for being here, guys, and I will see you guys the next time. All right? Bye, guys. Thank you, Julene. Everybody say thank you to Julene. Angel, you have a good night too.